How's it going, everybody? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So, it's been a while. I did a video previously. Don't know if that has been uploaded yet, but very likely since I am beginning to record again. But yeah, in that video I explained everything, so I'll give you a quick rundown. Long hiatus due to a couple of things, such as bad computer and bad health. I was being sick a lot, and yeah. So sorry for the basically 4-month hiatus. 3 months. 3 to 4 months. Anyways. But I'm glad to be back. Not full-time, obviously. But maybe one day. We'll switch around to full-time, and I'll stream full-time. And yeah, that'll be fun. But until then, we're continuing on with part-time YouTubing, I guess you can call it. I don't know. Anyways, so let's continue, shall we? I don't know what happened last time, because again, 3 to 4 months. But apparently we're in the trial for episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Let's go ahead and jump right on. Jump right on. Okay. Go fucking racetrack here. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Oh god, what did I do? I don't remember. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Oh god. Why? Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Oh, that's I don't know if we should be doing little sly jokes there, but this is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we are going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. So they're basically telling us today's the last trial continuance. Okay, let's do it, I guess. Sure. This isn't going to be easy. Oh, fucking trust me, I don't remember shit. So, bear with me as we struggle through this trial. Alright, courtroom number 4, 10 a.m. Ooh, too early for me. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. And if you've noticed, I'm not doing voices. That is because my throat thrashed so hard many times over. I'm giving up on voices for now. We'll see if my health makes a turn for the better, but for now we're leaving it as is for my normal voice throughout. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I hope my mic is not catching my headphones. Let me lower the game volume just slightly, because it is very loud in my ears, and my mic is right at my mouth hole. There we go. Okay. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it will be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella. Okay, these names. Oh boy. Okay. The stand. Or that director. Mr. Director? Oh god. Will the witness state his name and profession, please? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle. Okay. I remember the voice I tried to do with him. I'm just so happy I don't have to do it anymore. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer, excuse me, on that day did it. Right. He doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Well, he has to, my man. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 a.m. that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During that meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You're pretty sure. Sorry there, but that creates a little bit of doubt. So we're gonna pick some holes into that, if we can. That's about it. So let's do it. Let's pick those holes. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cool. Alright. Let's press. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW. Okay. I was pretty busy all that day, frowny face. Son of a bitch. Frowny face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was, doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through that day? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Well, about that. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why's that? Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, thus the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rufus. Rolling on the floor starving? Maybe. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up, and why is he doing that disgusting face? Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on the employee area. In the employee area. On it. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Yes, we got that, thank you. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Though in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? What did he say? I'm half paying attention. Can I save? No, I can't. It's a little vague. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. Yeah, chocolate's not really gonna do that. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. Press on that. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. See how he's sweating? And the doubtful, pretty sure? Yeah, press on that hard. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not the one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. What is in our court record, by the way? Path to Glory. No, that's not gonna be it. Oh yeah, this, right? Maybe. Sleeping pills, murder weapon, guide map. That. Okay. I got it. Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh no. Alright. So I got a feeling I have to do something here. Probably regarding this. Right? Or maybe this. When they're discussing the employee area. Could try it. Okay. Right here? Maybe? No. Okay. We'll try it. Sure, why not? And present. Nope. Okay, that hurt. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's try something a little bit more obvious. Like... here? No. God damn it. I've been gone for so long, I forgot how to do this. Oh no. Pretty sure no one left their chairs. This? No. Shit. I have nothing. I literally have nothing. Oh yeah, that's right. There were two plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? That's right. I forgot about that. Shit. So I answered wrong in the question there. Okay. Well, I got it right now anyways. No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. You make that face. Okay. A T-bone steak, you mean? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? I don't think this is the one that, yeah, this is the one. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you have just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Whoops, Ruffle. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Here we go. Yeah, FYI, FWIW, that's what I meant to say. We took a break, Ruffle, but it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 and base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me, Steams. What the fuck? Okay. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Do I have to? I don't want to talk to him anymore, please. "15 my butt. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. The producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1. Why is that? Okay. That was that. Son of a bitch. Alright. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even though I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of it. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? How the fuck do I do that? Excuse me? What the hell? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Alright, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. Yeah, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say committed murder in Studio 1. Lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless lying and questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Claim it. They claim it loud and proud. If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You have been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Barred it, I say. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. Oh, what? It's over. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Cool. Okay. What do we do now, Maya? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Maya, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. Well, they think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Back to the trial. Already? That was quick. That was a quick 10 minutes. What the fuck? Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. It's that kid, okay. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. What a load of crock. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. Right. Little bastard. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Maybe get him a little footstool there. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. A donut crate? Alright. Well, that helps a little bit. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth. I prefer the... Oh my god. That went by too quick for me to read. Alright, well. Oh well. Bearded gentleman. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you are saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it and all with... yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better take a... You better make a note of it in the court record. Sure. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Maybe he actually took a photo. That would be interesting. Alright, very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Wait a second, that contradicts her statement about having it with you always. Your camera, So which is it? You always have it with you, or did you not have it that day? Interesting. So that's one thing we're gonna have to press him on. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay, we'll see about that. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you are talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, look at him with his little blush circles there. Yeah. Totally tougher than the most adults. Right. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Poor wallet. That's gonna be expensive. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you'd have been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, though. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Love it. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Wait. God damn. Wait, okay, go. Yeah. Cool. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Jesus, alright, fine, Mr. Edgeworth. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, huh? Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague here. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Pow? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. A great actor. Yes. I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for the shot, I tell ya. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Didn't you say you did, though? Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright then. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just... Oh, okay, so we're going through it again. Okay. I think I know what to do. But let me save anyways, just in case. There we go. Alright, let's get back into it. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk if you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. I went through the woods off to the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. What if I... No. What? I was hoping like, hey, here's a map. Why don't you, I don't know, put on the map where this route that you took is. Okay. Well, that's a fail. There's gotta be something here. Gotta be something. Like this. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Okay. Maybe this? Yeah, okay. I only have one life left. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should, like, reload my save and, do that part all over again. Yeah, we'll be fine, right? Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you are talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. My cat is noisy. Goddamn, girl. I'm trying to record here. You good? You good? Alright. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. He ruled so hard that he died. Poor gullible child. Or, well, he's not really that gullible, he's just in denial. Anyways. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Wham. Wham. Alright. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Well, okay, I'm gonna press on that. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Wham. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. Oh, self-defense. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? He's gotta clam up here, huh? kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see what happened next. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? The samurai kick and the samurai punch and the samurai chop, slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Can I save here? No, I can't. Wait. I can. Bitch! I'm about to save. Okay. Back. Thank you. Alright. Let's try pressing him harder here. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Death by slappings. The most powerful slap of the universe. Oh my god, it's the bitch slap! Okay. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Or did he? Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you are on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Alright. I got one life left. Oh, so I have to make sure I get this right. He couldn't watch it. That's false. No. He was watching something else. That could be true. Or I could show evidence. Right here. He's still learning how to use it. So the reason why he didn't see the finishing blow was because he was still fiddling around with it, trying to learn how to use it. So we could take a picture for this scrapbook here. Bingo. Show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Oh, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. That means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Question mark? Oh my god. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Okay, vague again. God damn it. This little brat. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Alright, let's press. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? A new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Press on that, just in case. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Pick up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Do it now. Am I right? Pops? Okay, well, I was hoping that would do something, but I guess not. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spike-haired geezer. Oh my god. Geezer? Mr. What the? Okay. You did it again. That's what I hate about growing up. You're all so self-centered. You're all so self-conscious. Okay. Oh. Okay, off with the gloves, kid. Testify, witness, testify. Yes! Alright. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Really. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got this lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one. Press him hard. Now, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! It feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Oh, come on, man, please. No. Press on that. You erased them. Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai being victorious? Well, you know. Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. Maybe he... Oh, wait. Maybe he erased them because the Steel Samurai was not victorious. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh, I love the way I'm saying that too. Find out what this kid is all about. Okay. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Nothing new here. Shit. Yeah, see, every victory scene and every battle. So, the reason why he didn't keep him was because it ended up him losing. Right? That's gotta be it. And it's gotta be right here using this. So let me save real quick. Just in case, because again, I only have 1 life left, and it's gonna be annoying have to redo this all over again. So, let's press him on this with that, and scrapbook present. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album here? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's the perfect collection of every battle of the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh my god. Heart attack. No, wait. No way! Phoenix, I think we have finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Maya, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you are thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Well, it's right here. The Steel Samurai didn't win. I could think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those pictures. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order? I will have order in this goddamn court. Witness, Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Okay. Balled up like a crying little baby. God damn you. Boy! Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. That he didn't move. Wah. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yeah, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Yeah, he was in the suit. Let me save. Just in case. Because it's clearly showing like 2 answers here being correct, but I don't know, it's a little weird. Put simply, the victim was Jack Hammer. Mr. Wright? We all know that. Right. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider your last statement? I'm sorry. It was I who was wrong. Okay, right? If you're... Okay. Shut up. Alright, it wants me to choose Steel Samurai. If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor Mr. Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo of my digital camera. Really? What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Even the judge. Here, this is it. Don't yell at me. He's going to Studio 2. Oh, well. Look what we got here, fellas. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Oh yeah? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in this photo. Find the inconsistency in this photo. Right here. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more Wait, what? What do you mean? Hello? Is it because this one's backwards? I guess so. Okay. Why would that matter? You know what? Fuck you. Alright. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a number 2. Funny. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. Good, good. You're a failure, Edgeworth. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. God damn it. I'll use the studio guide map here. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. I'm having to save a lot right here because I have 1 life. I hate that. The trailer was there. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss De Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard, the path was blocked at 2:15. So in other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with the access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. My God. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal the steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. The autopsy? Because, I mean, the spear was with him, right? I mean, you gotta have the spear with the costume. It's either this or this. Fine. I have proof. You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. God. What? Ah, fuck you. God damn it. No. Daddy. Oh. This? This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammers used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you are right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Have the bottle given to the judge. Cool. Are we taking a recess? Yep. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackinson's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim Jackhammer himself. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but in Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Oh great, I got homework. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Oh great. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Very well. Court is adjourned. Trial done. Okay. I thought this was going to be the final trial, but I guess not. Okay. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too! Really? People seemed so confident. Maybe I should take a career up in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Oof. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Okay, cool. Sweet! Save? Yes. Even though I've saved like 50 times this one episode. Okay, day 3 investigation. Whew. And that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for joining in. Ooh, that was rough. I'm gonna have to make some edits, obviously, because I don't want things to take long, this video. So it'll be short, but I hope you all enjoyed the cuts anyways, to progress the trial, and yeah, fun progression there. I totally forgot that we continued after today, so I guess there is a part 4 trial in this one episode. Huh. I thought it was only like day 3. But no, I guess we're going to day 4 trial. But first, we gotta finish with the investigations in day 3. So we'll do that, and yeah, stick around for that. I hope to see you all next time. Please remember to stay simple, folks. Bye-bye.